Thank you so much, Desiree, for joining. Welcome to the show. Excited to have you on. This is Desirée Jewell, the Director of Marketing at TeamSnap. Desiree, if you could introduce yourself, say hello, and give the folks a little bit of a background on what TeamSnap does.
Sure. Hi. So I am Desirée Jewell. I am the Director of Marketing for TeamSnap. I am located just outside of Boulder, Colorado. If you are not familiar with TeamSnap, we are a sports management software. We have both web-based and mobile-based applications to support our coaches, players, sports organizations, families, fans. I'm very excited to be here and talk to you guys today. So thank you for having me. I have a tremendous soft spot for product marketing, and really it's carried the bulk of my career. It's something that I really lean into as I build new teams. And for me, that product marketing role really showed me how closely marketing can align to your products and engineering teams. And again, in a lot of spaces, you may not have product teams, you may not have development teams, but when you're dealing with technology, there's this amazing bridge that marketing can play with your actual engineer teams, with your product managers, product directors, that allows you to really have a seat at the table and to be a key driver and influencer in where product and technology strategy is heading. I think marketing sits at the core of every business and has the ability to influence so many things, whether it's sales, operations, finance, strategy. I mean, there's so many different places that marketing can inform, and marketing can have a place in the true business dynamic of an organization, not just customer centric and customer facing, but really building strategic partnerships and informing within the business.
It's really what this podcast was all about. Even the title of Content Design and Delivery, it's not about marketing or PR or communications. It's about these functions. And I think that's how I've always also approached communications, PR, and marketing, is really its impact across business, whether that's HR and recruiting or business and finance. So it's fascinating to hear your take on that. I want to stay on the technology topic. I downloaded the app. Is it just the app? Are there other aspects to it? Who's using it? Talk me through it.
We just were pulling numbers, even just within the last matter of days. We have over 24 million users that have been a part of TeamSnap. To your question, we see a big mix. We actually are very heavily centered in a B2C software model. So working a lot with individual parents, players, coaches. That's actually how I came to TeamSnap. So we want to get our coaches and parents and athletes on the fields. That's what we want them to be doing. We don't want them to be importing countless calendar invites. We want them doing what brings them joy. There is a deep understanding of wanting to deliver the best experience possible, and also being very open to feedback and engagement from our customer base. I mentioned early on that service is a critical part of anything and everything that you will touch in marketing. And within TeamSnap, our core software is free. Really understanding how people are engaging with us is our top of the funnel lead activity, whether it be through our owned channels like social media, our blog, newsletter, client communication. So even just simple onboarding communication tools that go out to our customers, how are people engaging with those? And are we finding gaps or uncovering needs that we need to make sure that we are addressing going forward? So that's kind of the day to day. We have an amazing marketing dashboard that we monitor to really look across the board of those metrics. And that's something that never changes regardless of the pandemic environment or not.
I think you all have an amazing app. Your approach to marketing, your background, how it led there. You've got passionate customers, you've got a solution that solves a pain point, and you all are data driven and digging in on the data, and that says a lot about the organization and likely why you have such happy users and happy customers. So I want to thank you, Desirée Jewell, Director of Marketing at TeamSnap. Thank you so much for joining today.
Thank you so much.